One of the things that I think is exciting about this new Keynes Institute is that it has so many different kinds of opportunities to support the kinds of transformation of thought, the further development of people, whether they're adolescents or people at work, and to marry some of the older ideas with the newer ideas that are still kind of unfolding with respect to the whole notion of transformation. So, for example, Carol Dweck's ideas about the fixed mindset versus the growth mindset are very valuable today and much celebrated, and actually have a kind of resonance to Keynes's ideas about our thinking as a kind of theory which will inevitably discover its own limits and need to be reconstructed. I think that so Dweck makes a distinction between people who tend to kind of think of their aptitudes as a fixed entity where you then try to get the most out of those aptitudes as you can, where errors, mistakes, discoveries of the limitations of your aptitudes are unwelcome declarations of the limits and inadequacies of your aptitudes. That's the fixed mindset. The growth mindset is one that recognizes that we are ever in motion, that we have the potential to develop our aptitudes, and that our errors, and our mistakes and our limitations are all potential resources by which we can continue to grow and enhance our aptitudes. Carol Dweck's initial work was actually with children, and she noticed that 8 to 10-year-old kids could be kind of divided with respect to the way they looked at their own mistake making. And for some of these kids, they almost wanted to cover their eyes. They were ashamed and embarrassed when they made mistakes because they took it as a kind of confirmation, that they were in some way defective. Whereas other 8 to 10-year-old kids seemed to be what today we would call entrepreneurs, who knew that you should just fail frequently, fail fast, fail forward. And in that means you will learn and you will enhance your capabilities. So she could see already that there were kids who had more of a fixed mindset about themselves and more of a growth mindset. This is considered a very kind of 21st century idea, but there's a way in which, Keynes himself had a version of this idea as well.